We begin our tale in the bustling hallways of Jefferson High, where our protagonists, Kevin and Joanne, first crossed paths. Amid the humdrum of textbooks and teenage angst, a spark ignited between them, a spark that would soon grow into a blaze of young, tender love. Kevin, a star athlete with dreams bigger than the football field he ruled, and Joanne, a budding artist with a heart as vibrant as her canvases, were as different as chalk and cheese. Yet it was their shared love for the simple joys of life, a love for sunsets, a shared sandwich during lunch breaks, and a mutual dream to explore the world that drew them together. As time passed, their bond deepened. They became each other's confidant, sharing secrets, dreams, and ambitions under the vast, starry skies. The football field and the art room became their sanctuaries, where they would steal moments away from the world, wrapped in their cocoon of love. Their connection was palpable, a force that reverberated through the hallways of Jefferson High. They made a promise to each other, a pledge of eternal love, etched in the tender hearts of two high school sweethearts. Kevin would often say, "Joe, wherever we end up, we'll always find our way back to each other." And Joanne, with her eyes filled with dreams and love, would nod, believing every word. High school was a whirlwind of laughter, tears, triumphs, and heartbreaks. But through it all, Kevin and Joanne stood side by side, their love the anchor in the stormy sea of adolescence. They were the epitome of young love, a beacon for those who believed in the magic of first love. As graduation loomed, their bond seemed unbreakable. Yet, destiny had other plans, but that's a story for another scene. For now, let's hold on to the image of two young hearts, pulsating with love and dreams, oblivious of the twists and turns that lay ahead. When the euphoria of high school ended, Kevin and Joanne found themselves on disparate paths, navigating through the labyrinth of higher education. Kevin, a promising engineering student, found himself in the bustling city of Boston. The city, with its towering skyscrapers and buzzing nightlife, was a far cry from the quiet, suburban tranquility he was accustomed to. The intensity of his studies and the pressure to succeed were overwhelming at times. Yet, amidst the late-night study sessions and challenging coursework, Kevin grew. He became more resilient, more determined, honing his skills and shaping his character. Across the country, Joanne was immersed in the world of literature and fine arts in sunny California. She thrived in the vibrant, creative environment, her passion for the arts fueling her journey. Yet, like Kevin, she too faced her own set of challenges. Balancing her love for painting and her academic responsibilities often left her exhausted. But these trials only served to sharpen her resolve and refine her artistic abilities. Their college years were a whirlwind of growth and transformation. Yet, amidst the changes, there was a constant, their infrequent yet cherished communications. Letters filled with shared dreams, anxieties, and the mundane details of their daily lives traveled across the miles. These letters, though infrequent, were like lifelines, connecting them to a shared past and to each other. But as the semesters rolled on, their communications became less frequent. The longing for each other, once a sharp pang, slowly dulled to a gentle ache, then eventually to a faint, distant memory. They began to accept their separate lives, their paths diverging more with each passing day. The ties that once bound them in high school loosened, giving way to new experiences, new friendships, and new chapters. Despite the miles and years, the echo of their past lingered, a sweet remnant of a time when life was simpler. Fast forward to a decade later at a high school reunion, where past and present collide, bringing our protagonists face to face once again. Kevin, now a successful architect, and Joanne, a flourishing writer, find themselves caught in the crossroads of surprise and familiarity. Their eyes meet across the bustling room, and time seems to stand still, if just for a moment. As their gazes lock, a rush of memories floods back. The shared laughter, stolen glances in the library, the joyous victories at football games, and the bittersweet farewell at their graduation. It's a whirlwind of emotions, a nostalgic roller coaster ride that leaves them both breathless and yearning for more. They gravitate towards each other, pulled by a force stronger than themselves. Their conversation flows effortlessly, like two old friends picking up where they left off. They talk about their lives, their dreams, and their journeys. Kevin speaks of his architectural designs that have reshaped city skylines. Joanne shares tales of her written worlds that have touched countless hearts. Yet amid these tales of individual triumphs, there's an underlying sense of longing, a silent acknowledgement of a bond that time couldn't erode. Their shared memories serve as a bridge between the past and the present, rekindling a bond forged in the crucible of adolescence. They laugh at their high school antics, reminisce about their shared dreams, and marvel at the different paths their lives have taken. Yet throughout the night, they find themselves constantly drawn to each other, their bond strengthening with each shared memory and every shared smile. Their unexpected reunion stirs something deep within them. The flame that was once a high school romance, doused by the reality of college and life, flickers back to life. The night is filled with laughter, tears, and stories, all underlining the undeniable fact that their bond is far from over. In the sea of familiar faces, it was their shared past that held them together, a beacon guiding them back to each other. Opening. As the reunion wound down, Kevin and Joanne found themselves alone, their hearts beating to a rhythm only they could hear. In the quiet hum of the evening, their conversation began to flow like a familiar melody. They spoke of past adventures, of dreams chased and caught, and of those that slipped through their fingers. They shared laughter and wistful smiles, their words painting vivid images of years gone by. Their eyes met, sparkling with the shared memory of a love that had once been their world. It was a love that had never really faded, merely lying dormant like a treasure waiting to be rediscovered. Admitting this was like breathing fresh air, like coming home. In that hushed moment, they made a decision, a pact. They decided to give their relationship another chance, to rekindle the flame that had once burned so brightly. Closing. And so, amidst the nostalgia and the laughter, Kevin and Joanne found their way back to each other, reaffirming that true love, no matter how long it waits, always finds its way back.